Second part here, what to look for. So what actually to look for after after introducing the fundamental analysis here, what to take into consideration when trading the currency markets. Now under this second part we are having three sub-chapters, and the first sub-chapter relates to factors used to analyze an economy. So what to look for when you are looking to analyze an economy, if I may say so. Now the economic data to look for when trying to analyze or to compare different economies is basically the same in each country, sometimes just the name being different. Depending on what economy is referring to, they are called like the PMIs in Europe and UK, ISM in the United States, or IVPMI in Canada, for example. However, there are some fundamental indicators that are common for each and every economy, and traders are looking at the releases with the expectation that they will offer some guidance for the future price, for the future move price will make. Such common economic releases are, or such economic releases are common for all economies and are carefully scrutinized by traders. Below you can find some examples on your screen, with more details to come by the time we will treat each and every one of them separately in the chapters and in the part dedicated under this educational series, and that would be under the third part, specific data to look for. As you can see, like on the economic indicators, you have the retail sales, for example, or the PMIs, manufacturing, construction and services. While in the UK, for example, you have the PMI manufacturing, construction and services. In Europe, you have only services and manufacturing. In US, only services and manufacturing. In Australia, the AIG, the Australian Industry Group, calculates also the construction and the construction index. Then the GDP is common for all of these economies. CPI, which is consumer price index, translating into inflation. Trade balance, consumer confidence indicators. Now the consumer confidence indicators are different from countries to countries, from region to region. In the United States, they are being called CB consumer confidence, that is Conference Board consumer confidence, University of Michigan consumer confidence. In Europe, you will have, in the Eurozone, you have the most important ones coming out of Germany, the ZOO and the IFO. In the United Kingdom as well, you have the consumer confidence. You have CB, Westpac consumer sentiment in Australia, and so on and so forth. Also under the economic indicators, the important ones to be considered are the jobs-related data, the unemployment rate, the employment change, and the industry-related data, capacity utilization, building permits, housing starts, construction indexes, so on and so forth. In the United States, the housing industry is represented in the sense that is well represented in the sense that you have a lot of indicators referring to the housing industry, like pending home sales, new home sales, existing home sales, so on and so forth, because traders are significantly, let's say, cautious after the financial crisis in 2008, starting from the housing sector in the United States. Taking these kind of indicators into consideration, and they are being released either on a monthly basis or on a quarterly basis, offering the possibility to compare two different economies on the basis of potential growth, sustainability, access to financial markets, and so forth and so forth. And this is the basis for the very basis for the fundamental analysis. On the second subchapter here, under the second part, what to look for, and it is time to introduce the economic calendar. Now the economic calendar is extremely important, and basically no trader should look at the trading industry or should look at trading financial products without taking a look at the economic calendar is a must for every trader in order to be up to date with what is happening on the markets. And more importantly, what is moving the markets. Our project here looks at the www.forexfactory.com economic calendar and presents the indicators there in an easy to understand way and format. Now, it is not necessary or mandatory to go on the forexfactory.com, but there are a lot of free or a lot of public websites like Daily FX, or any respectable FX website is offering or a binary option website is offering an economic calendar, and there is something to be taken into consideration. Let's move on with the next recording, and we'll look at what the economic calendar means, what are the most important things to look for, and we'll go on with the third subchapter as well. So stay tuned, please.